This was the pumpkin pour that I did earlier. Came out really cool. I decided not to pour the whole thing, but just to pour down the edges. So I just used the cup, pour it down the sides. I did do a live of it on my Facebook group, Board Positivity Rocks by Diana and friends. So if you want to check that out of me pouring this, that's where you can see it. It's an open group, so you do not have to join in order to see this. So that's that Facebook group. So that came out really cool. And then I did pour on that same live pour on the Facebook group. I did pour this back of the clipboard. Came out really cool. And right now I'm going to do the other back of the clipboard. The front actually has already been poured and sealed, so I'm doing just the back, and instead of a white base I'm going to do purple. So we'll see how. I'll do purple first. Not too sure how this one's going to go, so I'm just kind of laying it out. And this was just the Liquitex purple with, I think I just added water and Floetrol. So really I'm just adding this first. I think what I'm going to do is just flip this cup over in the middle. I'm going to move it around because I want to make sure it moves different spots. Sorry you didn't see that. I was zoning out there. So this one do the same. Just lifting it up, moving it around. Okay. And so now that I got that laid out, and this is just a clipboard that I'm doing for work, so making my clipboards fancy. I am going to let this go down a bit and then flip it over. Yeah, I'm going to rotate it that way. I'm going to go back over some of the spots that were really the light white, and then I'll put that more of it on there. But I'm going to get this to move because it's pretty thick. So I'm going to let it go down just a little further. The cardboard seems to suck up a lot of paint, so I'm going to flip it one more time here. Put my hand down just for 1 second. My hands are a mess. I'm trying to switch it up. Okay, it's hard to see at this angle. It's going down very slowly. Sometimes I do thick pours, sometimes they're thinner. But this seems to suck a lot of paint because it's the cardboard, so I'm gonna let it go down a bit more and then I'll turn it around. Gonna go back down a little bit. The stuff that's dripping is really pretty. Sorry, it's so quiet. I'm zooming out because it looks so pretty. Gonna flip it again. And most everything's covered, but I'll go touch some spots up. I kind of wanted to get it so it travels less fast. That's making a really cool look to the corner. I think I've got enough of it pulled down, so I'm going to turn it the other direction. Wherever my fingers are at, I'll go back and touch up with the white color, but I'm going to let it go down a minute. Kind of needed to hit this corner. Once I get it down a bit more, then I'll turn it around so you can see it. looking really cool. This one I really can't stop looking at. I did that one just earlier. And that one I was really happy with. This one looks really cool too. I'm just waiting for it to stop moving. I'm gonna come back at it so you can see how it looks. Okay, I kind of want it thick in some spots. I'm gonna lay it down so you can see it. But it looks really good. I got a lot of metallic colors in there. And I'm gonna try to use my finger to fill in some blanks here with my finger. Hope that works. Some spots. Let's see. I kind of like getting messy in there if I need to. Getting the corners over here. And there's a big gap of paint here there's not a lot, so I'm going to stick my hand in the white and just touch it up myself. Kind of like adding a little something to it. Kind of makes it drag down. Add some more. That has a really cool look to that part. All right. So that was the back of the clipboard. And this is another back of a clipboard. This one I really enjoyed, and this one what I did on my Facebook group, Poured Positivity Rocks by Diana and Friends. So if you want to see the live of that, it's an open group, and so you can check it out. You don't have to be part of the group to see them. I really like the way that looks. I'm just going to be cool see how it looks in the morning. And the one I enjoyed thoroughly was doing this pour right here. I'm going to set this down just for a minute. Just for a second. I'm going to wash my hands, and then I think I'm going to pour one more pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to set the cup up, and I think I'm going to pour this pumpkin right here. So, thought I had enough leftovers, but what I'm going to do is set a quick cup up with, let's see, what colors do I got? Purple, red, blue. I'm just trying to use the colors I had left over earlier, but I'm running low. Let's see, I got a lot of this. I do pour kind of randomly. I don't really measure too much. Just kind of go with it. I just know, sorry, I just put this down 1 second. I just know I had a bunch of different colors in here, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put this in here. Just try to make use of all my extra paint here. So I never really waste paint. I always add more of the leftovers together so that I could do a final pour. So I got some colors in here. Then I got some more here. I'm just kind of mixing it up. Okay, now we'll do the pumpkin pour. So I'm going to try to cover the entire thing. So I'm going to start from the top and work my way out. Not too sure how this is going to look, but it's worth a try. Ooh, me likey. This looks really cool. Turn it around so you can see. I'll make sure it covers all the spots, but kind of trying to see if it ends up just going down. If not, I'll pick up some of the paint on the bottom and then put it back on top. But that looks pretty cool. Probably just move it over and then scoop some of that up and get the spots that it didn't hit, but very, very cool. So I got one pumpkin that's covered, and then I got another pumpkin that's just down the sides, but they're two different types of pumpkins, so that's why this has a cool effect, because it's going over the different lumps on the side. And that looks really cool, but this paint looks really awesome. I have to say the main thing that I like to work with is metallic, so most of the things that you see me pour are going to have metallic colors in them because that's my favorite. I'm just going to pick this up so I could turn it around. See the other side. That looks really cool. Okay, well you guys have a good night. If you want to see the other pours live, you can check out the Facebook group. I'll try to do more lives on here too. But I don't like to put these, the camera on a stand because you can't get close up on the certain details really quick. So I tend to always do things one-handed, which is okay. Getting used to that. And then I'll show you, this is the final, the one we just did together. And this I really like. It's really cool. I like that I did that just by hand, just touching that spot, cleaning it up. Okay, all right, you guys have a lovely evening. And I'll end it with the pretty pumpkin, because that was probably my favorite thing to pour, was the pumpkin. It was really pretty. All right.